Hello, this message is for my Aries. How are you guys? I'm here to bring you the rest of March. I want to see how things are going. I know at the beginning of the month, the reading for March was, talking about how, well, first of all, you really have a lot of love going on, whether that was just through your work or with a person. You're really just putting yourself out there for a lot of folks. You were also, really following your soul mission was kind of the theme of the month, and karmic blessings, okay? And I get the feeling like some of you, this karmic blessing is not exactly in the way you would want it to be. Like it's something kind of, for some of you, this is just a group of you, it's something coming in that either it might not be anticipated, or it's something that you didn't see that happening. You didn't see this situation happening, but you realize that's part of this karmic cycle and a push in the right direction that you're really meant to go. So I do see for some of you, it's a change that actually it was a little bit hard to take. It was a little bit challenge, hard on the emotions a little bit, but I do see that it did put things in motion for you. All right, so we're just going to take a look at that and anything else the universe wants to tell you. And then I have some chakra cards, so I will pull those as well to see kind of where your blockages are, if any, and just some advice on what you can do ultimately, okay? So this is for Aries for March 2019, the rest of it, so the 14th, the end of the month. And then I would normally show you my mountain, but as you can see, you can't see anything, so I do have a new camera coming, so hopefully I can do the mountain in the background at the same time. That is my goal. All right, so for those of you who are new to my channel, thank you so much for joining me. My name is Kristen. I'm a metaphysical healer and a psychic guide, and if you would like to subscribe, I will give you a free mini reading. So just hit that subscribe button and put your name in the info or in the comments or your question, and I will get back to you and just kind of help you see how things are going. I do have private readings. I have a special, it's 40 minutes for $20 this month, and I also have some other offers or services that I have: intuitive psychic guidance, starseed guidance, crystal healing, twin flame guidance, dream interpretation, and Reiki, okay? I also have a crystal healing line that does provide with some really important aspects. It's got, crystals, essential oils, some herbs, crystal powder, but also it has spiritual water here from the energy vortex and Crestone. And I do apply that into the mixture so that you get additional healing and manifesting powers from that. I do put Reiki energy into it, as well as they're activated and charged by sunlight and by moonlight. Okay, so they're $7.77, or they are included in every 1 hour reading, which is $50. So for $50, you get the 1 hour reading, plus you get, of your choice, one of the items. And they are all based on the different chakras, so you can choose which one you like, or I can pick a card to see which one you're guided to help you kind of move yourself along, okay? And all that information is below, or you can go to my website, myearthlyenergies.com. I don't usually shuffle again, but I did have felt a need to do so. So we're going to cut that one more time. All right. So that's all my information, guys. If you're interested in any products or services, all that info is below. Let's see, is there anything else? Nope, I don't believe so. All right, guys, let's see what's going on for March. All right. Quick movement. Yeah, might be something, that's just kind of, it's quick communication, but it might not be communication you like to hear. That's what I'm getting. Yeah. Yep. So, quick communication. It is information that for some of you, it is good information. For others of you, it's information that's pointing you in a good direction. Okay, but it does give you that information to set you on that path, okay? So I see that this is all coming to light, okay? That was kind of the theme at the beginning of the month, and I do see that this cycle is continuing, and you are getting some information that's going to shed light on really where you're needing to go, and it's going to open up some opportunities, okay? Again, this is going to come in pretty quickly for you guys. I feel like the person that you're dealing with, it could be an earth sign. I feel like you're going to get some information. Okay. You're going to get some information, and I see it coming in a very subtle and it's not going to be this chaotic, you know, really emotional thing, but it is going to, it's going to feel, you're going to feel it. You're going to feel the effects from it, but it's not going to be like debilitating or anything like that. It just might be something that you didn't necessarily expect. But you're going to get through this very well. I mean, it's going to, the sun shining on it shows me that this is a positive situation. Okay, it's going to end positively. You're not just going to be in the dumps about it with no resolve or, you know, no closure or direction. It's not going to be like that. The Page of Wands. So lots of communication happening. I see lots of communication happening. This is really good news too. Okay, so for some of you, I see that you get this news that's coming in this is for a totally different group of you. This is going to, information that's going to actually, it's what you needed to hear, and you're finally getting that, and it's providing that karmic balance. Okay, it's allowing you the next step towards your mission and whatever that is in your karmic cycle. So there's definitely movement, there's definitely communication, okay, or at least offers of, you're getting offers, okay? So let's see what the outcome here is. You could also be dealing with a younger person, or even just a person that you might feel is just a little bit immature, or doesn't, you feel like they don't have kind of their stuff together, and you're pulling energy to figure out what to do about the situation, and again, you wind up pulling that strength out, and you really get down to business on, you don't sit in this news for too long. You take it, you accept it, and you move on, and you move on really well. And I mean, it's almost an immediate full cycle understanding as soon as, you know, that's coming through. I need to pop out. And the Three of Cups. Yeah, for some of you, you're celebrating. You've been waiting on this news to come in, and it's finally coming, and it gave you, you know, that Ace of Pentacles state of mind, and yeah, and it's now, you know exactly what it means, and you know which direction to take. Okay, this can be a person that can be a little bit straightforward, all right, and doesn't leave a lot of room for budging. They're really straightforward, really stubborn in the way that they feel, and they're telling you, this is what I'm doing, this is the direction that I'm going with this, and it's definitely pushing you into a position of almost celebration. Okay, and for part of you, I see that getting this information is just going to kind of, you're going to step away from this and kind of take yourself out of it and go make yourself feel better in some ways. Okay, just to kind of get past the information. You're going to go to your resources and network with the people that make you feel better, or the things that make you feel better, and try to come around with this decision in the best way that you can. Okay, with the most optimism. And for those of you that have been waiting on this information, I definitely see that that's coming in. Okay, I see that there was perhaps some team collaboration that needed to happen on that end, or some other things that needed to kind of come together before this offer could come, or this information could come. Perhaps this person was also kind of in their mind, or have been thinking about other people or other options, and they weren't really sure which way they were going to go, or what they wanted to do. And they've done what they needed to do healing wise, and they've come around to clarify with you, to tell you what they're going to do. And it's going to provide you direction on what you need to do next. Overall, it's very positive. It's all good news coming, or at least productive news that pushes you in the right direction. Yeah, and the 8 of Wands. So it's going to kind of come out, you know, of blue. It's going to be something unexpected, like I mentioned before. Quick, to the point. You're not going to be able to do much about what you're being told. Okay? If they're going to let you know right away that this is what I'm doing. For some of you, you're going to like it, and for some of you, you're not. It's almost like you knew it was happening, but you've just been kind of waiting. So, yeah, the advice here is to allow this movement to happen, okay? Try, let's see, you don't, okay, good. Allow this movement and be very it's so interesting because you have the Knight of Swords and you have the Knight of Pentacles, which tells me that you need to be just as straightforward, but also in a very positive way, okay? You need to stay positive, but you need to be communicative. You can't just shut out the situation. You're going to need to accept it and deal with it. And the positive outcome is almost immediate, like I said before. You see that transition happen almost like that. And, you know, I feel like there's a third-party situation for some of you that is really kind of putting a pickle in your plans here. It's really been on your mind, and it makes you feel tired and kind of frustrated, and you're really wanting closure on the situation. So it's almost a relief for you to get the news that you do, just so that you can move on. Okay, you've got so much to give, and you're working really, really hard, but there are sometimes karmic things that happen that we don't exactly expect, and they happen for our greatest good. And we have to just kind of let it be and rest on the situation. Okay? But you know, things are moving, guys. These are on the top here. The Knight of Wands and the Ace of Wands. So there is movement happening. There is going to be clarity. Communication is coming. Information, good information. It's good. I don't want you to think that just because it's something you don't want to hear, it's not good. It is good. And I think it's exactly what you've kind of been, it's been on your mind already. You almost kind of saw it coming. You wondered what the deal is. And this is just a kind of might be out of the blue, but it's something that needed to be said or done, or whatever the situation may be. Okay, so I do feel like some of you are going to have a little bit of you know, Aries, overall, you're really grounded in this situation. I think that's why you're able to handle it so well and get past this, is because especially it being a karmic cycle, it's, you know, things do kind of fall apart pretty quickly, and then it builds you back up in a way that was so much better than the time before. So I do see you being very balanced in all of this, and being able to take steps almost immediately, and seeing, sorry guys, and seeing that you're able to make a different decision regardless of somebody else's wants or desires or whatever that might be different. You can still move forward in what you wanted to do. So for some of you, I just picked up too that there is like a promotional situation happening. Things are moving forward with a project that you've got going on, and forward motion is happening. You guys are, you are physically making progress in whatever this is. The idea was already planted. Now you're actually making moves to make this happen, and things are progressing. You see the train starting to kind of move a little bit, the light's shining on it, information starting to come in. So you're coming out of this, God, we just need to be strong and tough and get through this, into now you're starting to see some results, and you're really happy about that. And you're kind of celebrating the situation, and kind of getting back into your confident ways, and you see kind of the direction that you're going to take. And there is that clarification once you get that promotion or that opportunity, and you are all about communicating how wonderful all of this is and all this positive news. Okay? Yeah. Right. We're not going to do that. Okay. So for my Aries, let's see what chakra cards come out for you. Forgiveness. Interesting. This is the heart chakra, guys. It's interesting. I mean, you're all about heart. That's what we talked about at the beginning of the month, was so much love just all over the place. And I do see that the heart chakra is definitely in full gear here this month. So if you guys need some healing with that, please reach out for some Reiki sessions. Otherwise, send yourself some self-love to the heart chakra, okay? All right, forgiveness. You attracted this card into your life today because it is a powerful time of forgiveness. When we hold on to grudges and wounds from the past, we can create imbalance and disharmony in our life. Over time, this can turn into resentment, anger, frustration, sickness, and depression, like rotting fruit creating a disease inside us. You may be feeling flat and down about something that's happened in your life, and it is now time to bring the healing energy of forgiveness to the situation. True forgiveness starts with you. Take some time over the next few days to ask yourself, what am I holding on to? What requires love, attention, and forgiveness? When you have identified the issue, make sure you do what is required to surrender or expand your awareness to a place that allows for true forgiveness to occur. When you can truly forgive and let go, you can set yourself free from those stale energies and beliefs that deep healing can occur. You will feel so much lighter and happier in your world. If you have asked a question about a situation or a person, know that this is a sign for you that forgiveness is required to move forward. If you have already been working on forgiving, know that this card is a sign that you are making progress and that you should continue doing what you're doing. To find that deep place of forgiveness requires much love, understanding, compassion, and a whole lot of courage. You have all of these traits within you to draw upon any time. The time has come for you to let go and forgive at a deeper level so you can dance the energy of freedom. That is beautiful. So, I see that there is a relationship, a friendship, or some type of a relationship that it means a lot to you. And you are willing to let go of hard feelings or misunderstandings or things you don't necessarily agree with, to hold on to that relationship. That's, for some of you, I am seeing that. For others of you, this is about forgiving yourself for some things too. Or maybe some of you feel like you aren't worthy, or you're kind of having some negative self-talk about your potential or your worth and things like that. So anything that's lingering in the back that you need to let go of, just make sure that that's taken care of and healed so that it doesn't hinder or delay any forward movement in the future, okay? All right, Aries. I hope that helps you for the rest of the month, and I will see you guys for April. Have a good one.